Hey, what's going on, guys? We start every episode with a recap of what has happened between now and last episode, so here's that for you right now. I worked on the area underneath my house, built an enchanting area, enchanted some books, went mining, and turned my PC green. Thanks for the helpful comments. And that's really it. It was a really boring past 48 hours on the server. I've mined, I've tried to enchant on breaking books, I've built some stuff, but nothing really exciting that I would want to show on a video, so that's what today is going to be. We're going to do a lot of things that I would not do off screen because there has been a lot of cool things added to the server that I wanted to show you guys, and some other stuff just to talk about and cool things to try. This was going to be the fire episode. I had something a little special planned for the fire episode, but I guess I'll push that back because I'm too excited to try out the new things that were added to the server that don't necessarily help my fire Pokemon. I guess they will once we go to start battling people in the power plant, because that's where we're going today. But I don't want to get too far into discussing that because I haven't even done comment feedback yet. So here's your comment feedback. Kodiak said, "Is there a world download for this map? Excluding their buildings, I just want the map from the start." There is not currently a world download for this map, but there will be one. I discussed with Berserk the other day, and by the way, his Twitter link is in the description. He designs all of the custom buildings and custom things in the server. I believe he designed the entire custom map, the setup and how it is. So he's amazing. His Twitter link is in the description if you ever want to check out his Twitter and say, hey, you're awesome to him. He's really great. It's awesome to have a dedicated builder when you're playing these types of games. But there is going to be a world download for the map. We have not decided when to release it. It will probably be within a week or so. It's mostly just because we don't all get on the internet at the same time and make uniform decisions like, hey, let's release the world download on this date. But it's available, and it will be in the description soon. We'll make an announcement about it on Twitter, and I'll definitely make an announcement about it in the first Pixelmon video, in which I have the map in the description. Tom Brady's Balls and many other people said, Joel, go to the shiny room and there is a trade where you can trade Mew for a shiny Suicune. So that is what I am going to do today. It's not the main focus. Well, it kind of is the main focus. I'm going to go to the power plant and battle a few people, but I don't want my whole episode to be battling. I feel like that gets a little monotonous. I'm going to go through the battles and get to the shiny lab where I can see the shiny trades. I don't really even know all of the shiny trades that I can make, but I'm going to do that Mew for shiny Suicune trade. I put a poll up on Twitter to get people's opinions, and then I just really thought about my own opinion, and I can capture another Mew. I also want to attempt to make a Mewtwo, so I need to capture another Mew anyway. I know other people on the server are trying to do that, so there's kind of a race to do that. I'm not going to make it my main focus because I would rather train my Pokemon than spend a lot of time trying to get legendaries, but I'm going to capture another Mew regardless, so I might as well trade for a shiny Suicune, get a really powerful legendary Pokemon and a cool shiny Pokemon. I'm the only one that has a Mew to trade for it right now, so we're going to do that today. Spoiler alert, but it's something to look forward to. Blah, 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 80872. Hey, Joel, you should try to get a Volcarona with the moveset Quiver Dance, Fiery Dance, Bug Buzz, or Giga Drain, and Roost. It is one of the best Pokemon in Pixelmon, really hard to level up though. I'm going to admit, I have looked at some strategy guides for Pixelmon and or Pokemon, as Sidearms definitely has, and a few other guys who care about it have, because, I don't know, it's just good to know that information, you know, but I'm not going to try to focus all on making the strongest possible fighting lineup. It's something that's definitely in the back of my mind. I want to be able to compete. I don't want to have my Pokemon embarrassed in the server, playing with, in particular, a couple of people who are really good at treating Pokemon like it's a chess match and really strategizing and doing a lot of damage. So I want to be able to compete, but I also want to have just cool Pokemon. I just think Magmortar's cool. Some people in the comments hate him, but I like Magmortar, so he's going to be around. He might not be in every fighting lineup. Ho-Oh and Jolteon will probably be in almost every fighting lineup, but I'm keeping Magmortar. There's just some Pokemon I want that I think are cool. So I appreciate this. If you can tell me in the comments where Volcarona is, I will actually look for Volcarona, because I know that, I believe that's a Pokemon that only has one weakness. I guess I shouldn't say I know if I don't really know, but where is that Pokemon? I will search. Thank you. And thank you for all suggestions on Pokemon I should get. Please leave them in the comments. Finally, from Motlak Alatabi, I have to assume, if you're considering getting a Lapras, EV train it in special defense and only special defense, or in HP as well, because that thing is a tank and no one uses any fighting Pokemon, so you don't need defense. That seems counterintuitive, but I think I'm understanding what he means now. I'm going to get a Lapras. I think that would be really advantageous to have in my lineup. Maybe I'll even catch it this episode. Oh, I need to add that to my to-do list for the episode. I have a little to-do list that I'm going to go through. I need to make Pokeballs. I haven't had Pokeballs in my inventory at all. So let's get into the episode and do all of the things I want to do today. Sorry that intro was a little long. I do have a lot of things I want to do, but at the same time, I feel like this is going to be a more laid-back episode because a lot of the things I want to do don't involve much thought. For instance, putting apricorns into ovens. We need to cook all of these and hammer them down before I go out on my journey to the power plant. I want to have Pokeballs in my inventory once more. So we're going to cook all these and make a wide variety of balls. That's probably going to be the biggest cut I take in this episode, is I'm going to start hammering things out, take a cut, listen to a podcast for about 30 or so minutes, and then come back to you guys. I have a to-do list on my monitor on the left. Here's what it says. Show around town, make Pokeballs, discuss where mechanical anvil / cloning building will be, show elevator plans, do a wonder trade or two, try to make an elevator, make some rare candies, go to Shadows to learn the cut HM, go to the Nether, go to the power plant. And then at the bottom I have some talking points for things that I wanted to discuss. It's going to be more of a talky episode, but I put the apricorns in the oven, so that is the make Pokeballs part of the to-do list. Here's where the mechanical anvil / cloning building will be. Back here-ish. I think back in this corner, I might even make, let's see, let's go back into here. I might make a doorway somewhere around there so it can connect to the cloning / anvil building, or I might not even put the mechanical anvil in there. I might put it in here, replace that anvil, and then put that anvil. No, I might even just not have a normal anvil and just keep a mechanical anvil around, and then I'll have a cloning building back here. Cloning / fossil cleaning, maybe. Breeding grounds will be somewhere over here. That's my plan. Let me show you the enchanting building. I didn't really show you it in the recap. It's pretty simple. I do not have a great design mind. I am envious of BOO. I am envious of Speedy. Berserk, obviously, who made the server. One of the greatest design minds of all the Minecrafters I've played with. I don't have that. I made these buildings that are kind of round, sort of a, what do you call this, bungalow style? Just because we're on the beach and it's warm and it's nice. Well, this is a video game. There's no temperature, but I imagine it would be warm here in the southwest corner of the server. My cat Finn is going crazy right now, by the way. He was just sleeping on my lap, jumped off, and now he's walking around my desk. I don't know what it is. He just needs attention. This is the enchanting room I made. Pretty simple. Just some oak wood planks around 15 bookshelves. Is that what this is? 15 or 16? Purple stained clay, glowstone, and the enchanting table. I have a lot of clay. I was mining all around the mesa, and I got so much hardened clay. One of the things that is not on my to-do list for this episode, but on a to-do list for a between episode type thing that you'll see in a recap, is to get a lot of flowers from the flower forest, which is over there, so I can make dyes and be able to use more colorful clay in my designs, because I have a lot of hardened clay. So I just need the dye to be able to dye that clay. Hey, speaking of things I dyed, I think I showed this in the recap. Here's my new green computer. Got the white and the green and the white. My two favorite colors right there, obviously the trade machine. Down here, we have where my elevator might be. No, not really. I don't think I'm going to put my elevator here. But as I've said in previous episodes, I'm building around sand. So I have to make a foundation before I actually make a build. So I put down the sandstone bricks leading down here. This is where I want to have a tunnel that has a whole lot of different things. Maybe I'll even put a cloning machine down here. I don't really know. I want it to lead to my atrium. I never decided what that's called. An atrium, or Finn's in the window now, if you heard that. There's blinds on the window, so we jumped into them like a savage. I want to lead to my apricorn area out here, or maybe I'll have it on the side so I can have a much larger apricorn farm. I really don't know what I want down here. I just want a hall. A hall made out of a glamorous material, maybe colorful clay, maybe nether quartz. On the walls will be all of the badges I've won. So right now I just have a marsh badge. That will be over here. All the trainer badges maybe on one side. I know you can get a badge from the power plant, so maybe we'll put specialty badges on the other side. Kind of like a reflection hall. A hall of fame that leads to other useful things. That will be underneath my main house in the mesa And I think that would be cool because you can make elevators in this server. Hey, you guys want to try to make an elevator? I want to try to make an elevator. I don't know if anyone else has made an elevator. Maybe Shadow has. Probably Shadow has. But it's a pretty simple recipe. Where's the nearest crafting table? I guess right here. Is it just redstone and then iron around it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, elevator. So those are elevator blocks. What I haven't done is watch a tutorial on how an elevator works in Pixelmon. So I am going to try to do this on video. It might be hard to watch for those of you who already know this simple mechanic. It might be cringe-worthy, but I'm gonna figure it out without a tutorial. So let me just grab 2 elevator blocks. If I need to make more, I'll make more. I think it either works one of 2 ways. You put an elevator block at your destination and then at where you start. So let me get some sand too. So elevator block here. And then 1, 2, 3. Elevator block. That's not what I meant to do. 1, 2, 3. Elevator block. So is that how it is? If I break this sand and step into this, does it take me to that? Yeah. That works, right? I just hit the space bar. But then how do I go back down? I hit shift. Space bar. Shift. Wow. I got it first try, guys. How convenient. Is there a limit to how far I can go? I wonder. Let's test that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With an elevator block on top. How do I want to get down without killing myself? I'll just jump onto the roof. Oh, that's going to be close. No, not even really. Halfway. And we'll knock our sand down. So stand here. Space. Okay. Clearly that is too high. What's the limit though? All right, I've done rigorous testing. And by rigorous testing, I mean I searched on the wiki what the maximum elevator range was. And the default value is set to 10. So I could have a space of 10 blocks between one elevator block and another and still have it work, which will be fine because I don't even need that many. Let's see, from this ladder to where I want the elevator to be. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, this is actually gonna be close. 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that work? I think that works. This will just be a test run. I don't think I really want the elevator to be here, but I do need to test it somehow. Dang it. That's going to happen a couple more times. Ah! All right. We will put an elevator block. I suck at life. We will put an elevator block here, and then put one there. No. I might have to put it up one higher. Yes. So this is the maximum. Between that and that, 10 blocks. Which kind of sucks. I wanted it to be perfect, so it goes onto the floor. I guess I could just have the elevator up top be a drop down. That's probably what I'll do. And then have the block here at the floor. So here's what I mean. Block here on the floor, and then... Jesus Christ, Finn. He's been really skittish lately. So oh God, I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing? I hurt myself. He's been skittish lately. By him, I mean my cat, Finn. I gave him a lot of catnip the other day, and not a lot as in an overdose. Don't call PETA. It wasn't that much, but it was clearly... I did it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that ever again. My friend has a father who makes cat toys or is involved in a prolific cat toy business, and he has this special type of catnip that is supposed to be amazing, and cats love it. I gave a little to Finn. He started tweaking, kind of. He was really enjoying it, and then it was like his high turned into that bad high where it's like, I don't know what's going on. So that made me concerned. I don't think that's why he's been tweaking, though. That was a few days ago, and he was fine in between then and now. He got really scared the other day. There was a really big thunderstorm, and we ran the vacuum cleaner all in one day, which is like a Vietnam War scene for him. He hates the vacuum cleaner, and he hates thunderstorms. He's a pretty scared cat in general. If he saw a mouse, he would run from it. But I hope he becomes more brave. I'm trying to encourage him to be a man. or at least be a cat. So that looks pretty good. I'll just make a glass encasing that you can walk into and go down. You guys like that? Elevator blocks are cool, in my opinion. Why am I even going up the ladder? I can just go back up the elevator. Ooh, there's a Tyranitar out there I want to capture. Hold on. I don't see a lot of Tyranitars. They spawn infrequently. What level are you, sir? Level 74? I don't even have balls right now. What am I doing? This is why I need to make Pokeballs. Oh, look, a big Tyranitar spawn out there that's a high level. I want to get him. Oh, wait, I don't have Pokeballs. Well, let me try to kill him. Let's see if I can do that. Try to get some XP for ho for show. Sacred Fire, how about it? It wasn't very effective. Tyranitar's ground type, Joel, you idiots. Is that what he is? What is... I'm not using the wiki. Extrasensory? It doesn't affect. Oh, I'm just an idiot. So only Brave Bird is going to affect him, and that hurts me too, but I can use Recover. Brave Bird. Brave Bird. Ho for show, got a lot of XP from that. Level 72, 76, 75. Yeah, I'm going to have a solid fighting lineup. The first person that wants to really, really, truly step to me, that's going to be a mistake for them. Let me give you guys the non-legendaries on my most wanted list. First of all, Lapras, which they are all around here, so I should easily be able to catch one of those. Maybe catch a Swampert because they're a versatile Pokemon, Drapion, Metagross. I need a couple more Eevees because then I could make an Umbreon and or a Glaceon. I know B-Dubs has a whole squad of Eevees. I think he's breeding. I need to watch his episode. That was very interesting to me, his thumbnail. But I want Eevees, and there's also some legendaries I want. But those are the Pokemon that are on my mind. Obviously, Volcarona, wherever I can get that. That's something that sounded interesting to me. But I want Jolteon, Venusaur, Ho-Oh, probably Suicune, and that would be the solid 4 of my lineup. Other spots will be utilities. Depending on who I'm fighting, I might not even want Venusaur in the lineup. But we'll see. So what do I want to do now? Oh, the Wonder Trade. The Wonder Trade. So this is one of the exciting things I was talking about that was added to the server. So look up there at the top below Deluxe Force saying you on TS. Crew Wonder Trade. Current Wonder Trade pool contains 150 Pixelmon. Try your luck at getting it with /Wonder Trade. How that works, and I'm sure you've seen it in other videos at this point. If you watch my friends, you get a Pokemon in your inventory and you trade them. So what's something I have a repeat of? I don't know how it works. If it's you get something of similar level, let's trade a Magmar because I have that already, and a Voltorb, a level 19 Voltorb. So we'll start with those two. I really need to capture more Pokemon to really fill up my Pokédex, but let's do my first Wonder Trade ever /Wonder Trade 6. Notice, using this command will take your Pokemon away. To confirm your selection type, /WT6, confirm. You received Miss Megius. What is that? Number 429, well, that would explain why I don't know how to pronounce it or I've never heard of it. Gives full immunity to all ground type moves. What do you look like? Oh, wow. That is interesting. Don't use my elevator. It's a runt. That's disappointing, but we'll put it in our computer and figure out what to do with that monstrosity later. I'm sure everyone in the comments will tell me about said Pokemon and whether or not he/she is useful. Let's do /Wonder Trade 5. You can't use this command again for 30 more minutes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Wonder Trade. I might be able to do it once more during this episode, but right now I need to stack my lineup with Pokemon that can get through the power plant because we're going to be going there soon. Let's bring Mew because Mew will be traded per shiny Suicune if and when we get to that shiny lab. However you get there, I assume the power plant will have a lot of electric type Pokemon. This isn't the best lineup for fighting electric types, but it's also not extremely weak to electric types. Last thing I wanted to do before I head out on my journey and talk to you guys is craft a rare candy. See, I don't have a lot of glowstone. Oh, okay. I do have a decent amount of glowstone, actually. What do I need? Glowstone, gold, and apples and sugar. So I have my sugar cane here. So to make rare candies, you need golden apples, sugar, and glowstone dust. Let's make golden apples right now. I have enough to make 5. I need to mine for more gold. And then it's golden apple, sugar, glowstone, 5 rare candies. So when I go to shadows, I'm going to use his nether portal. We will get more glowstone. I don't really need more. What I need more of is gold. That's why I was mining before this episode, and I want to have a lot of rare candies so I can rank up my Pokemon before a battle and really stack. I need a lot more gold. That's definitely on my agenda between this episode and next episode. I wonder if there's a place I can buy gold at a shop. I assume there's not, but if any of you have seen one of the shopkeepers selling gold in one of my friends' episodes, let me know in the comments. I'm usually against something like that, but that would really speed up the process if I could just invest in a ton of gold to be able to make a ton of rare candies. I'm not bringing any berries or anything that will help my Pokemon fight better. I hope I can get through the power plant without them. I assume I can. It shouldn't be super hard. I brought 1 heal and 1 restore, so I should be able to make it. But I also wanted to go over there to go into the nether and collect a little bit of quartz and a little bit of glowstone, as well as the cut HM that I traded to him. It can be used multiple times, so I'm going to use it, teach it to my Salamence so I can collect wood to make the bridge at my house. I told you last episode, I'm going to make a bridge between those 3 desert islands that are in front of my house in the main island. Actually, it would be 3 bridges. I don't know why I keep calling it a single bridge. It would be 3 bridges. But if you have a Pokemon that learned cut, you can use him or her to cut down trees faster. That would be really helpful. So I'm going to teach Salamence cut. I know there are better moves for him to learn. See, this is what I want, like what Shadow has, a badge display, but I want it in my Hall of Fame. I know there are other moves for Salamence to learn, but cut will be the most useful for right now to cut down trees and get a ton of wood in between this episode and next episode, and go to the nether and then go to the power plant. So Salamence, you big beast, learn this. Cut. What are we going to replace? For now, I will replace Hyper Voice. Yes. Let me put this back. Thank you, Shadow. I'm sorry I screwed you in that trade where you gave me a bunch of money for an HM that you can learn multiple times, but that's okay. Let's go to the nether and have some talk time. You guys want to see what the nether looks like in Pixelmon? I'm sure you haven't seen it in most episodes. Definitely shadows. Maybe shadows? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it looks really great with this texture pack. I think the upper part of the world looks great in this texture pack. Nether looks kind of odd. First and foremost, thanks for all the support on this series. I wish I could get it up daily. And I could get it up daily, but I'm doing this new schedule on YouTube where I try to upload daily to a second channel, and it's going well. I haven't missed a day. I don't plan on missing a day, but I have been uploading kind of every other day on my main channel for the past week. I uploaded every single day on my main channel for about a month and a half straight between May and June. That kind of stopped halfway through July, which I was slightly bummed about, but actually before I get too far, I need to go back to the nether portal and write the coordinates down because I'm going to talk and I'm going to get lost. So I was a little bummed that I ended my daily upload streak on my main channel, but I think it's more intelligent to spread your content between 2 channels unless you're a super megastar YouTuber, because things can happen on YouTube. I don't control everything that happens on my main channel. I don't control how much money I earn usually. There's different types of ways I can upload videos. I can put content out routinely and it will be of a slightly lesser quality, or I can try to put a lot more effort into it and hope it gets more views. But strategically, I can really think about things on my main channel. That's what I want to do. Think about what I upload and put a lot of editing into most stuff that goes up on my main channel. And on my second channel, I can play through games and play maybe more Madden, which I don't think a lot of people want to watch on this channel. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably going to upload some Madden videos to this channel, some NBA videos to this channel, NBA 2K that is. But I think you'll see most of that content on my second channel. Also, I've been working on some bigger projects lately, and that's really fun. I was talking about it with Sidearms and D4 last night. The bigger projects are difficult on YouTube. I have a lot of respect for people who constantly put out quality content because there's nothing more demoralizing than putting a lot of hard work and effort into a thing and then having people not like it. And I assume this would be the same for directors whose movies bomb, and I have sympathy for them. They put all of their time and effort and dedication into this thing and people don't like it. That is a depressing feeling. But if those videos go well, if people like them, it is the most rewarding feeling on YouTube. Last night, D4 Sidearms and I were watching some of the old rap videos I made, and people are always saying, wow, that was lucky. Joel, make more raps, which I really appreciate the sentiment, and I would love to. I'm working on some stuff right now, 3 different projects that I hope for you to see in the coming weeks and months, but it's hard to do that. I have respect for real musicians because I do not consider myself one. I think I'm good at rhyming words. I have an understanding of how poetry works in syllables, making things sound cool when rhyming. That's stuff that makes sense to me. I need to get out of here. I'm not getting that glowstone. That all makes sense to me, but I'm not a real musical artist. I like to try to make songs, but I'm working on stuff right now. I'm excited about it. I hope it goes well. Because watching those old rap videos that I haven't seen in a while with my friends last night was making me smile. Those projects worked really well, most of them did at least, and the time and effort put into them was well worth it. So I just want you guys to know, music is still on my mind. I'm working on it. You're going to see stuff in the coming weeks and months, and I want you all to be hyped about that, if you can be. I would not trust me too much. I let a lot of people down. I let myself down. I stopped series before I should and all of that, but I do like music and I like making those big projects. I just need to get over that whole afraid that people won't like stuff thing, because that can really plague a YouTube channel. It's definitely plagued mine. Also, a lot of you said you started watching Stranger Things because I mentioned how much I liked it on this channel during this series. My wife and I finished Stranger Things last week. It was amazing. I've seen a lot of the Netflix original series, and to me, that one is the best. It's better than House of Cards. It's better than Orange is the New Black. A great storyline with gripping drama, gripping suspense, but also a great sense of humor, wonder, nostalgia, all the words I could use to describe this 80s throwback series. I guess it's going to be a series now. The ending led me to believe, not really a spoiler, but I guess slightly a spoiler alert, the ending led me to believe, and a lot of people to believe, that there could be a second season. And I saw the news that they renewed it for a second season, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully sometime in 2017, but maybe not even that soon, because it seems like that takes a long time to film. I'm just going to grab this glowstone and then get out of here. I should grab some quartz too. I haven't been focusing on that. But I love Stranger Things. Now I'm watching The Night Of. It's an HBO show. It's a little darker than Stranger Things. The first episode is hard to watch. It's very tense. It's hard to watch because it's tense. That's all I can say to describe it. It might not be hard for others to watch, but it was definitely hard for me, as well as my wife, to watch. But I really enjoy the acting in that, and I enjoy a well-written series. A specific and creative style of writing and a specific and creative style of filming, the art that is involved in shots, is what really interests me in a series and movies also. I really appreciate that Stranger Things and The Night Of have their own specific artistic styles as well as writing styles. And if you guys have any other series recommendations, please let me know. The Night Of is currently running as a series, so you can't binge watch it. Episode 3 just debuted on Sunday. It's on HBO. It's going through the middle of August. I'm still watching Mr. Robot. I still thoroughly enjoy Mr. Robot. That is Wednesday nights, and I believe that runs until August. I think that goes until October, because there's 13 episodes this season, 1 a week. So I'm going to be watching that for a while. I do need some TV shows to binge on. I wish all TV was bingeable. I already taught Silent Man's Cut, so that is all I needed to do at Shadow's house. I went to the Nether. Last thing on my to-do list is go to the power plant. So let's go to the power plant, everyone. Let's battle some people, get a badge maybe, and get a shiny Suicune. Suicune. I could not remember what it was. I almost said shiny Salamence. But there's a shiny Suicune over there. We will drop down right here at the entrance. You've probably seen this in Speedy's video and a few of my other friends at this point. This is so cool. How do I get to the shiny lab, though? I assume I have to go through here. Can I walk by all these people, or do I have to fight any of them? Do you guys want to see me fight them? Oh, I cannot walk by all of them. I should have made Hope a show heal before we came through here. Let's bring Jolteon out versus this Dodrio. Get wrecked. Pidgeot in before wrecked. Pidgeotto in before wrecked. As Jolteon ranks up once more, my strongest Pokemon at this point, which is good. He is my namesake. He is my son. I'll just keep discharging until I run out of discharge. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, I should have brought ethers. I forgot my ethers. No. That was stupid. Because, okay, I need to go for a couple of thunders. Just so I don't waste all my discharge. Now I have to fight again. I will use Extra Century with Ho-Oh. Not super effective. Let's use Sacred Fire. Dodrio, Sacred Fire. I don't want to waste all of them. And you're dead. Let's bring out Venusaur, Petal Dance. Oh, wow. I need to go outside before this is done. Discharge. Discharge. You're faster. No, how are you not faster, Jolteon? Mew is not going to be effective against the Pidgeotto. I need to get a good moveset on him. I didn't put any effort into it because I'm just going to trade him. Okay, Magmortar. Show me what you got. And I didn't go to the move relearner for Magmortar. Flame Burst. No, I'm out of usable Pokemon. No, all my Pokemon are dead. So we have our Pokemon healed. I should probably try to find a store in the taiga. I don't know where the store is around here where you can buy things. I think it's back here. Yeah, this is where the town is. Maybe even go to the move relearner and actually get my Magmortar into fighting shape. He is not in fighting shape yet. Shadow must have bought all of the TMs from over here. Do TMs not keep selling? Oh man, there's some TMs I really need to buy before the next episode if that's the case, because I saw some around the world that I really wanted to buy. None of that is useful. I thought TMs could be bought multiple times, but apparently not, if those are the only TMs she's selling. Is there a move relearner around here? There might be. But if there is one, I don't know where it is. I'm just going to go back to the power plant and make it through. Dang, I get no frames in here. 7 FPS. Let's just try to avoid trouble and go to... What's this area? Is this guy the master? Oh, okay. Yeah, I cannot get by him. Entei. Entei? Entei. Well, this should be good. This is the master. This is the guy guarding the shiny lab. Let's use Extra Sensory. Then we will use... Oh my. Fight. Recover. No! Dang it. That's a terrible start. I don't want to bring Jolteon already, but I guess I will. Quick attack. End him. That didn't end him. Kyogre. Can I hit him with the thunder? Hit him with the thunder, please. Yes, it worked. Alright, now just hit him with a discharge and end him. Jolteon is getting ranked the F up. Suicune. Can I hit him with a thunder? Yes. You are an MVP, Jolteon. Raikou. Alright. You can die here, Jolteon. Should I save him? No, I'll just let him die. Get a quick attack in before he's done. And what should we come out with? Venusaur, I guess, because I don't really have a lot of options. Petal Dance, and then end him with a Razor Leaf. That didn't work. Petal Dance again. Petal Dance once more. You're done. You are welcome to use the processor, but I will continue to test your worth. I won a lot of Pokédollars and a beacon badge. Awesome. I cannot wait to display that in my hall. That was fun but difficult. I'm sorry that I am a scrub. I need to train for battles and take them more seriously and get more frames. I'm sorry it's a little framey. Let's go to the shiny lab. Is that what this is? How many frames do I have? 4 frames per second. We're going. We're getting there. Welcome to the shiny lab. We all offer different shinies for trade. What's this one? Sandslash for Magmortar. Oh, I was just saying that I love Magmortar, but I could get a shiny Sandslash, which is difficult to say, for my Magmortar. I think I'll pass for right now, unless people really want it in the comments. Gyarados. A shiny Gyarados for Aggron. That one's cool. What's this one? Wailord for Dragonite. Blastoise for Magnezone. Ooh, I like that. As shiny Blastoise for Magnezone. Shiny Charizard for Crobat. I think one of my friends is doing that. Shiny Raikou for Entei. No one has an Entei on the server. Shiny Feraligatr for Tyranitar. I can't even catch a Tyranitar. Shiny Rayquaza for Mewtwo. That's the one right there. Except if I had a Mewtwo, I'd probably just keep Mewtwo. But that's a great one. Snorlax for Blissey. Shiny Suicune for Mew. That's the guy we need to talk to. And I believe that's all of them, right? Yeah, that's the Gyarados one. All right. We're going to trade Mew in. We're going to get another Mew, guys. I promise. Because I want to trade up for Mewtwo. And this Mew has used up all of his trades. So he cannot be traded up for Mewtwo. I understand he's versatile. I understand he's a great fighter. But your boy wants a Suicune. Trade. Would you like to trade your Mew for my Suicune? Yes. Oh boy. Level 60 Suicune. He's shiny. Give me a summary. Bite, Gust, Aurora Beam, and Ice Fang. If you guys have any move suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I don't know anything about if those are good or not. He's small. Meh. Both of my legendaries are small. First world problems. Level 60 Suicune. Shiny. Beautiful. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Again, I would appreciate the Suicune move suggestions in the comments, as well as move suggestions for any Pokemon. Hey fellers, I'm up before 5 p.m. That's a real big accomplishment in the life of Sidearms. Between this episode and next episode, I am going to work on the area where I'm going to be displaying my badges. Put some nether quartz down there, probably. I need to go mining some more. I want more gold so I can get rare candies. Make Pokeballs. I never even made Pokeballs this episode. I just bought 25 Ultra Balls. Let's just say the recap between this episode and next episode should be a lot more full. I should have a lot more things to recap. Thanks to everyone watching this series. I'm still having a lot of fun with it, and I appreciate all of the support. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.